MCA has gone through many struggles like all other political parties. It all depends that what we call, you must have the confidence. Even if you are the leader, you want. You must have the confidence that people supports you, that you are doing the right thing. Do not fight your own shadows. Tiket's biggest enemy is himself. Please quote me on that. His biggest enemy is himself. He doesn't trust himself. He's easily swayed by people surrounding him. That everybody knows.
But then, will you keep on with some of these reform party from like direct election of the president?
There was some meeting. There was a lot of doubts involved. That number one, we must clean up the membership first.
Okay.
How you clean up is important. You cannot clean up by knowing that when this division support us, we will clean up as vigorously as possible. Those bahagian or division that do not that support me, I pretend not to clean up. So you have a bloated division with a lot of numbers. The division B that do not support me and do not support him will all be cleaned up in a vigorous manner. So there will be downsides to his real number. The other one who supports you is not downsides to the real number. So there's no fairness. There's no equality. It's not a question of one man, one vote then. So how are you going to do this? There was a discussion, and I proposed that we should have a brainstorm, calling even senior leaders, grassroots leaders to give their input before we decide. One whole day affair. It should not be a rush affair. But he doesn't want to believe that.
He claimed that his side is already a grand plan how to reform.
That is his grand plan. He's suffering what I call a delusion of grandeur. That whatever he does is good. First, he thinks that his image is fantastic. If his image is fantastic, why is it this 1 year by-election
There's no result.
there is no increase in Chinese vote? Why he has to go to MACC? People are talking about it. Well, the question is whether he is aware of it. Okay.
So, what kind of party reform are you intended to do if your faction wins? Are you going to continue his plan, or has your own?
He has no plan.
He has no plan.
He has nothing. You can quote me on that. Nothing.
Even the party direct election.
That is not a plan. That is something that has been tossed around, but it has never been discussed in detail. It was only tossed around. I propose that we should have a one-day conference on it. Let all the MCA members decide. You cannot give it as an EGM item without knowing its implication, without knowing how you want to implement it.
But how about the relationship, with UMNO? Because TK has been portraying...
He has been going on closed-door UMNO bashing. And I've openly challenged him that please do not do this in a closed-door session. Be brave enough to say, I, Ong Tiket, is the only MCA president that dared to defy the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. But he never take up my challenge. That's why he hates me for that. Don't be a hero within your own members in a closed door. It doesn't serve any purpose. And whether you like it or not, you are part of the collusion partner in BN. Another question, you want to do direct confrontation or you want by consensus?
So your sound is more...
I do not believe in direct confrontation. You should not bring a party in direct collusion with a senior partner or a junior partner. It doesn't serve any purpose. Because at the end of the day, when you stand for election, you stand under the BN's banner. You must not forget that. Anything wrong with BN, your candidate will be affected. So you must know how to build up consensus. You must know how to do networking with the NGOs, with the Chinese community, with BN's component party. And that includes UMNO. And one have to accept the fact that the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister comes from UMNO. And the majority of the cabinet members come from UMNO. So it's up to you to how you want to work with them. There are so many ways to skin a cat. Well, any method should yield results. Any method should not damage the image of Barisan Nasional. Because your candidate, MCA candidate, is going to stand under BN's banner. So it makes no sense.
Well, of course, some of our readers respond over that. Even the discipline committee that said that after your DVD scandal, you should retire. So a lot of people have asked, why are you still fighting this fight? Why don't you?
No, because to me, that thing was somebody taped me, not I taped myself. If I tape myself and it leaks out, I should go off. Somebody taped me. Nobody is talking about the person who taped me and why he taped me.
And the case didn't seem to be solved until today.
Why nobody is talking about it? So are we going to have this political culture that if you want to remove somebody, we just film their secret life or trap them?
Okay.
And then I never asked to be fighting against the president. When I stood for election, on my campaign ground, I go everywhere. I'm very open about it. I say that I have this state problem. If you think that I deserve to be supported, please give me a chance. If you know, please don't vote for me. I'm very open about it. You can ask all the MCA members. Very open, so open that they are so frightened of my frankness. And then after that I won. I said that I just want to do my work as a deputy president. Give me a chance to perform my work. Then I go off.
Is that out of pride or you?
No, it's not a question of pride. I think I can still contribute.
You can still contribute.
If I cannot contribute, do you think I can get the type of support that I have? I have no minister's post, I have no government post, I have nothing. I'm not even the chairman of any state liaison committee. But I'm still getting a lot of support within the party. I don't brag about it. I'm humbled by their support. That at least there are a lot of MCA members who wants to see justice and fair play. That if you are elected by the delegate just like him, at least let him serve his term. And that if you want to take disciplinary action, why take it now? 20 months after the incident. Why take a disciplinary action after the complainant has withdrawn the case? Even in the court of law, that case will not stand because the complainant withdraw the case. So I will go down in history of MCA that a disciplinary board dispense justice or discipline where the complainant withdraw its case. It's quite an achievement. After I was appointed BN, there was a lot of grumbling that he as a president cannot call component party for meeting. Who is this deputy Chua Soi Lek who can call other parties for meeting?
So that's the...
Yes. He feels threatened. And he says I make a lot of promises. I've checked many meetings. You can check with all the unknown members in MIC. Have I promised anything? Nothing. I only chair meeting and see what are the problems. What are the problems that need central leadership's attention. Because in the states, PR state, they have lost the fight. Nobody is looking after them, because it's an opposition state. So a lot of things have to be brought back to the central.
So your power is not only limited to Johor, but you are all the PR state.
No. I mean, I was supposed to look after the PR state, but I have not done my work well. It's a question of 2 months only, I get chopped off already.
But are you still holding that post?
So I'm still holding the post.
Will there be any effect?
That I don't know. You have to ask the PM. No, I don't want to put PM in a difficult position. I want my president to sleep well after I got sacked. I said that in the first night when he was sacked. Quote me and write down me. I'm a very frank person. I want him to sleep well. And I told him, please do not say anything that will land him in court. I want him to spend his retirement not all the time in court. First, he faces action from Tiong and a lot of other related companies. Second, he faces a lot of action from the newspaper. He sued some reporter, make police case. Those will go to court in the end. Finally, don't face your ex-deputy in the court for smearing and talking nonsense like creating a new party when I don't even know about the party, when I haven't even heard about it. But he created, in 华语说无中生有, creating something out of nothing. But he's good. His political career is based on that. Ask him what has he done in his so many years as a politician. Something that is tangible. Something that we can measure. Something that he feels proud. Nothing. Except the 3,000 become 30,000 that one. That one anybody can say that then 干扰的事件你发现你讲了. That's all. After he said it, was it solved or not in the first place? Not many people follow up.